I heard that it's the mid-year mark and the girlies are having trouble keeping to their goals. So let's talk about it because I know I'm not the only one who's had that motivation at the beginning of the year to start a goal. And then in the middle of the year, be like, damn, I didn't do absolutely shit. My babies who are like, I'm gonna be in the gym all year, went the first week, maybe took 2 days off break and was like, I took 2 days off. I can't do it for the rest of the year. Girl. Over my girls who are like, yeah, I want to start this task. And they start with the initial motivation and they don't finish because it just looks overwhelming. I got you. Let's talk about how to get through this. I've done it, and so can you. Firstly, y'all, if you hear that buzzing behind me, we are eating oatmeal. I'm gonna wait for my oatmeal to finish, then we'll continue talking. If you didn't know, this is an agave and a peanut butter household. This is also Trader Joe's household, so basically everything I've been using is from Trader Joe's. This agave, Trader Joe's. My peanut butter, Trader Joe's. My oatmeal, Trader Joe's. So, get on it. And if y'all can reach out to Trader Joe's to sponsor this video, that would be absolutely lovely. I would love that. Thank you. Please and thank you. So now that you have the initial motivation, here's what you're going to do. You're going to get a pen and a paper, and you're going to write a list of the goals you have. Which ones are your top priority? What's something that you really, really want to get done? Divide those goals into segments. If this is like an all-year goal, like I want to go to the gym, write that down. This is an all-year goal. If this is like a segment goal, I want to just complete this class with an A+ in it, which is like a 3-month class, write that down in your first month of the year. But putting it down in segments makes it easier so that you don't feel like you have to achieve everything at the same time. Because so many times we get overwhelmed because we think we have to achieve everything at the same time. And with that initial motivation, you're like, yes, I'm gonna wake up at this time and study at this time and do this, and you don't put in any breaks for you or take any time for you because the initial motivation is just like, yeah, we can do it, yeah! But in the reality of the day, when the initial motivation goes, it's like, this is a lot, and I'm not doing it actually. I'm actually not doing any of it. The first thing you need to do is actually sit down and write down your goals out. So we're going to pick one goal and we're going to work on it. Each goal, you're going to sit down and you're going to write out how you can achieve them. If you want to be in the gym, for example, every single day of the year, or if you just want to be a gym baddie, you're going to write out how you can achieve it. Maybe you write, I want to be in the gym every single day of the year. How are you going to do that? On days that you're tired, how are you going to do that? Or you just say, hey, I want to put more effort and be more fit and I want to be more active. So writing down how you can do that can look as though I'm going to take Pilates classes, I'm going to take boxing classes, I'm going to walk on certain days, I'm going to do yoga. You break it down in a way that you know how you're going to achieve this goal. And not just know, you put when. Have y'all read Atomic Habits? Because I talk about that damn book basically every single episode because it is the key to habits in life. Like, period. That's just it. And so they speak about actually setting a time to do things. So if you're saying I want to go to the gym, you're saying I want to go to the gym for 30 minutes, put the time at 7 a.m. right after I wake up. So you're creating all these keys for you so that you know right after you wake up at 7 a.m. you're going to the gym. You're creating these keys and these contexts until your body's not overwhelmed about when am I going to the gym. If you just say I'm going to the gym, you just don't know what time you're going to the gym, then you're more likely not to go to the gym. Another key task you can take is creating levels of this goal. Instead of being an all or nothing person like I was at certain points in my life, actually say, hey, I know I'm not going to be able to be at the same energy level every day, especially if you're a woman, acknowledging that we are not men and we don't operate on like the sun's rhythm. The men operate on a sun rhythm. So sun, great, sun goes up, sun goes down, 24 hours, quick. As a woman, you operate more on the moon cycle. So you have a menstrual cycle and it's typically 28 to 31 days. And your body does not have the same energy throughout these days. So let's stop acting like we can act on a man's clock because we weren't made for that. We're too cute for that anyways. Even though it is a privilege to be able to work on a woman's clock rather than a man's clock because it's a very patriarchal society. But that's a conversation for another day. Creating levels of these tasks. You have a low level, you have a mid-level, and then you have just like a full regular level energy. If we're going to the gym, a full level energy day can look like I have my arm day, I have my leg day, I have my cardio day. I go for hip classes, Pilates classes, boxing classes, cute. A mid-level day can look at something like I'm going to go for a 30-minute walk on the treadmill or a 30-minute cute little jog on the treadmill, and then I'm going to do a nice little yoga when I'm done to stretch my body out. And then a low-level day can be like, I'm actually menstruating right now. I don't have the energy for any of this. So I am going to be kind to my body and give it some walks because she likes to be walked when she's on her period. And go for just a nice little stroll in the neighborhood for like 15 to 30 minutes. Honoring your body and your needs, but also feeling good that you accomplished what you said you were set out to do. Instead of being like, I'm on my period, I need to get my 500 reps done. Knowing fully well, you're not even going to put your clothes on if you have that mindset because it's going to be too daunting to you. These babies smack. They smack. The second thing you can do for yourself. Wait. The second thing that you can do for yourself is, I didn't think this out, did I? Okay, yeah, I did. Sitting down and writing down what each task entails, especially with that initial energy period. And we touched on this a little bit before, but let's dive a little bit deeper. So that task that you have, let me think of one of my tasks. Okay, social media. I'm in the middle of a rebrand period. Yes, ma'am. If y'all don't know, go follow my High Vibe DC page. That's my rebrand page. And I had that motivation in the beginning of it. I was like, yes, I am going to rebrand and do all these things and put all these things up. But once the initial motivation left, it felt so overwhelming for me to do anything. I was just like, how am I going to do anything when I'm so overwhelmed? Sorry, y'all. We gotta do a little bit of walking to keep y'all's attention span at 100 because apparently people have the attention span of goldfish because they're always scrolling on TikTok now. Firstly, social media is in no way like very simple. I absolutely love doing it, and so it's like a breeze to me because I love doing it. But it doesn't mean that it doesn't take energy, and it doesn't take effort, and it doesn't take intention. So energy, effort, intention go into your goals because this is something that you want to do because you want to achieve it. Can y'all see me? Okay. So actually writing down what needs to happen. Writing down I am going to upload the videos, or I'm going to edit the videos on Monday. And then on Tuesday, I'm going to upload them on the platforms. And then on Wednesday, I'm going to put the captions. I'm just going to type the captions out. And then on Thursday, I'm going to upload the captions under the documents and save them under my pages. And then on Friday, I'm going to write down my posting schedule. This is all the effort that goes in. So really sitting down and taking detail by detail, writing down what needs to happen. After writing down what needs to happen, you write down your goals. You need to create that master plan add-on. So you don't just write down your goals, but you write down the timing. So I've said this happens, but this is a goal. This is a business. We don't just do things once. You don't just make one sale and that's it. You continually post. So you sit down and you create a calendar and you say, hey, I have this calendar. This is my editing date. This is my content date. This is my uploading date. This is my captions date. And you do it consistently for however long this is going to be, whether it's a weekly thing, a bi-weekly thing, a monthly thing. What does that consistency look like to you to achieve the goal that you need to achieve? Y'all, I'm hungry. If y'all don't eat peanut butter or y'all don't put peanut butter on your food, you're missing out. I just don't know what to tell you. Y'all try that out. Tell me how it works for you and get back to me. We'll talk a little bit about it, but it's been working for me so far. Really, this rebrand has been really fun for me. I was talking about intuition in the other video, and I received the download to do the High Vibe DC to go ahead with it. I was contemplating, but that was actually the energy of the season. It was you were given ideas, and you will also contemplate whether you want to execute the ideas. But the ideas are there for you to execute them. Otherwise, they will jump from you to another person. And I actually really like the idea. So I was like, okay, I'm going to obey and I'm going to jump on it. Whether you like the idea or not, it's your idea. And it's like for you to carry out. And if you don't, it'll go to the next person. Unless it's like your fate and you actually have to do this and you won't be at peace till you do it. So anyways, cultivating that intuition for the downloads to come through. Actually do things that you feel like align with where you're going. Or so that you have the goals, because I have gone through parts of life where I didn't feel like I had goals because I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing. So that's a discussion for another day. I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I am doing more to keep y'all's attention span, like moving around the room and actually sharing stuff with y'all because it's Food Smacks. Yeah, because people have the attention of goldfish now, so we gotta keep y'all hooked. Also, like, share, and subscribe. Share it with your friends. As much as I like making videos, I also kind of do like validation. As much as I say, you don't need external validation. I have internal validation, but it is great to have some external validation sometimes. So if you're like, I want to share it with a friend because they need to hear this, or because I love the work that Anosa is doing, please share it with a friend. That would be amazing. I would love that. All right, y'all. I'll see you in the next episode. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and stay safe, babies. It is summer and we are outside.